Hello friends, my name is Abhik Bhanja and I am from Kolkata. I was passionate. I thought that if I have a message of Christ, then that should be put across to the minds of other people. They should listen to it, they should say yes to it, they should appreciate to it. And so my approach was that, hey, have you listened to this Christ? Have you listened to this message? Then when you believe it. And I'm not going to do anything else other than the cause of Christ. Now, what happened is that one day when I was in a tuition center, they had asked me to join a puja. It is known as mainly the Saraswati Puja, which people do it while, like, for the educational field. And I had been recently newly come into the faith of Lord Jesus Christ, and I had this strong feeling in my mind that why should I go? That's not my place. That's not where I belong, and that's evil. I have read in the Bible is strongly against any form of idolatry that is not good. That was in my mind. And so I said to my sir, I'm not going to come. My sir got very furious. He said that why are you behaving like a communal fellow? It is a tuition center. We are all studying together. It is just a social cause that we are calling you. But why are you so strongly against it? I had no answer, but only one thing I knew, sir, I will not come. Now that this really made me go away from my friends. My friends started also thinking that what happened to Abhik? He says that he started going to some camps and some Christian center, but is this the thing that happens to a person who goes to a Christian center? Does he has to become a communal fellow where he will so much differentiate between religions? They asked me the question, I had no answer. I lost my friends. I lost that tutorial home. My sir had to ask me to go out of the tutorial home just before the exam. I was sad inside, but I thought that, well, I think I have stood for Christ and that is enough. But after taking this training, I found that it is possible to share Christ with even people who hold different faith, who are very strong in their faith, without compromising the faith or without even hurting their own sentiments and belief. It is possible. Now, when I started digging deep into this training, deep into this teaching or the principles of love your neighbor, I felt that few years back in my college days, I did that blunder. Well, that was a very simple situation. I could have handled it much easier way, where I could have stood for Christ and as well as I could have won my friends. But since I never knew at that point of time, I made a blunder. But right now, there is a principle in LYN. It says asking good questions, listening to the people who is in front of you, and sharing your view about Christ on that particular matter. Now, when I started using that or understanding that principle helped me a lot not to be intimidated by the fact that, a person of other faith is asking me some tough questions or, pointing me or asking me to directly to do something else. I can easily divert that conversation into a conversation where I can tell about Christ. That principle has helped me a lot. From that point onwards, whenever I try to share or whenever I evangelize with my neighbors, my neighboring people, the principle of asking, listening, and sharing has helped me a lot. Love your neighbor really changes our perspective in evangelism. Thank you so much.